Probably working for Puff and working some kind of CI at already. When Brendan sit on that stand, it's gonna be the end of it, bro. All of it to me seems like a blatant setup.
Son, where'd you find this?
I don't think you're snitching if you're a confidential informant.
What?
I mean, that is snitching. That is snitching. That's the definition of snitching. I'm kind of bugging out. Anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's see what he talking about. He always have a lot of information when it comes to this whole Diddy situation. See what's up.
A few hours ago, they announced that, the drug mule, the white boy that got arrested last year, the Diddy drug mule, they saying that he about to testify against him.
Man, Brendan Paul, who was one of Diddy's alleged drug trafficking mules.
Damn, he know that name and everything.
I know everything!
I thought when they caught him that it may have been some government agency or somebody that was feeding him the drugs. So they're going to know about how much drugs, they're going to know how much money that went through his hands to Diddy and from Diddy and them. Now, when Diddy hears this testimony of this guy who was a former basketball player, I think he played ball at Syracuse or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Syracuse. Yep.
Yep. So
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
him being caught at the airport, you understand, with drugs on him, who does that? All of it to me seems like a blatant setup. But he's going to be one of the witnesses for the prosecution. And he could tie up the drugs. He could tie up the drugs, bro. So now, this is what I believe.
Hey, Diddy got
When he gets on the stand,
does Diddy have any outside money to get rid of him? Because, like, you ain't about to, that's crazy. Hey, just because you got caught, don't do that. That's crazy. You got caught, sir. You agreed to do this. You say, hey, I'm going to do this for you for this amount of money or whatever the case may be. If you get caught, that was a risk that you took. Don't come back and snitch on the other person. That's wild.
he's going to tell what drugs he brought to Diddy. He's going to tell what drugs he was given, how much money he was given. And when he does that, how did they pay him? Even if somebody, the one security person paid him, they still gave the money to the security person out of either the bad boy money or either out of Combs Enterprise or Combs Global.
Is that like a RICO?
They used his businesses to purchase drugs, bro.
That's something else. I forgot what that's
When
called.
Brendan sit on that stand, it's gonna be the end of it, bro.
If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
It's gonna be the end of it.
So we got to get rid of. So Diddy got to get rid of him.
I predict that he probably
That
stand up. Did he tell the government, man, listen, give me my time, bro. Give me something. I don't want to do this. And if they offer him 10 years, because they're going to double what they offered him at first. They was offering him 5 years. They might offer him 10. If they offer him 10, he better take it. Because if he don't, he's going to be in the jail anywhere from 15 to 22 years.
Already
And
55.
you called it too. You said that last year that they was going to use him to testify against Diddy. What you think about Diddy drug mule taking the plea deal?
What I believe and what I think, he wasn't just a drug mule. He was a plant. He's a CI.
Damn.
That's a confidential informant. He already had a case prior to him getting that case with Diddy and them. He probably already had a handler of somebody that he was just trying to work it out. And that's what he did. They're not going to give you a deal for nothing because you got caught with the drugs, because you say they was for Diddy and them. You got to give us something. Steve.
Yeah, that do sound like he got arrested already. They said, all right, go out there, link up with Diddy, do it again. Got caught with Diddy so he can get the information. That kind of sound like that. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of cooking right there. It kind of sounds like it is like some sort of setup. I mean, shit, people going to jail for 1 million years. Shit, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much time he would have got for the drugs. It depends. Because if he was about to get some little time for something slight, and they're like, all right, well, you ain't got to go do 6 months to a year, or you ain't got to do 2 years, but instead go out here and get this man caught up for 20 years. That's kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of messed up. That's just my opinion, though.
Stevie Wonder could see that shit, man. They ain't take a blind, and you know what I'm saying? Yo, Stevie Wonder could see that shit, bro. It's crazy that everything is coming to pass, but it's all God's will, bro. It's all God's will.
What you think they're gonna use it for?
They're gonna use him for the drug trafficking and the transferring of the money coming from either Combs Global or Bad Boy Entertainment. Bro, he already had a case. He had a case. Somebody probably got in his ear. Yo, we can get this stuff thrown out. We can get you this, that, and the third. You ain't got to do no jail time. We just want you to go over here and see what they doing at Bad Boy.
Sheesh.
At Puff. Let them know you can get drugs and this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. He became a worker. He probably working for Puff and working some kind of CI at already. How they know he was going to be at the airport?
What? Nah. TSA check you. So, I mean, it don't matter who's at the airport. Niggas always going to check you and with the dogs and all that when it comes to drugs. So, I don't really care about how they knew he was at the airport more so than, like how do I say it? Not necessarily, like, how they know you there, but, like, why you felt comfortable to take drugs to the airport. Like, that was a dummy move. Or maybe you had, like, a situation and you knew how to get it from point A to point B, and whatever, but I don't know. That's kind of crazy. He definitely about to, he about to let the cat out the bag. And all the free.
They had a warrant for, the search of Diddy's home. He not part of Diddy's home. He a friend. He a visitor. How they know they were selling drugs? How they know they stopped him at the airport? He was gonna have drugs on him.
Okay, never mind.
Don't take a rocket scientist, bro.
Well, sheesh. That's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Gene, always with the insight, did a little time, chilling with Bad Boy or whatever. I do feel like it's kind of backwards because, like, that was your people, kind of, sort of, and now you just be, like, kind of shitting on them all the time. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what you know, and we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't take that from you. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy that a year ago he kind of predicted this whole situation, so it is what it is, though. But, damn, Diddy. I kind of want Diddy not to be guilty, even though all this weird shit come out. He's gonna be exiled if he is free. You know what I'm saying? I think gonna be exiled. Like, who's gonna fuck with Diddy if he get out? After hearing all the stuff that we heard, like the police could be dirty and just let that nigga go out. Because somebody's gonna be like, hey, this shit is not right, bro. I think you have more of a, like, tortured life being free than locked up. Because if he locked up, he has an excuse. If he's free, right, if you let him free, nobody's really gonna fuck with him like that, in my opinion. I don't feel like it's gonna be like the women gonna slow down, them parties gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be tortured knowing that I got caught and I was who I was and I'm not him no more. But maybe not. His mama? Yeah, I guess so. Yo, his mama doing. Yo, I want to know who eats that macaroni and cheese. That's my only question. Who the hell is eating that macaroni and cheese? Who is that for? Is that for, like, the guests? Is that something that he prefers? Is she eating the All right, man. All right, yo, YouTube, we out. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We back with another one. GetForYouNow.com, CultureKings.com. Links in the description.
And like that, we gone.
Run o'clock and Sunday and I'm trying to get some money. It's 2 o'clock and Sunday and I'm trying to get some money. No, 3 o'clock and Poland and I'm trying to get some money. 4 o'clock in Greenville and I'm trying to get some money. 6 o'clock in Charleston and I'm trying to get some money.